Tiffany here with Years of Ears for This Day in Disney for September 17th. And we are headed to the birth of a Disney legend in 1917. Bob Broughton was born in Berkeley, California, and he was a camera effects artist. So he actually started out at Disney in the mailroom, but he quickly moved to the camera department. And he worked on nearly every motion picture that Disney produced, from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs all the way to The Black Hole in 1979. So when they were filming Mary Poppins, Bob helped Dick Van Dyke do the dance with the animated penguins. He actually used a color traveling matte composite cinematography and award-winning technology that combines live action and animated characters. So you know what I'm talking about, the dancing penguin scene, how you have the live action Dick Van Dyke and then the animated penguin. So he was behind the special effects that made that happen. And that's just so impressive to me because, you know, he didn't go to some camera school or learn how to become a camera effects artist. He just worked at Disney and worked many years, you know, learning the camera, learning effects, and was able to achieve that technique that really made Mary Poppins special. Those animated characters in the film are so fun and, you know, so surprising for the time. So he actually said, I had one of the best jobs anyone could have with one of a kind organization and incredibly talented people. So he was also known for his camera work on Tron. So that's pretty exciting too, because the first Tron movie had some innovative and interesting stuff going on for it as well. So it was really cool to learn about Bob Broughton and just thinking about how, you know, he started his career and was able to do something he didn't even know he loved. And that's something that happens in life too for different people. You never know, like, how your talents and abilities could work for, you know, in a way that you didn't expect it. So do the things you love and work hard, and you know, sometimes you may need to make a change like he did. Obviously, if he had just stuck in the mailroom, we wouldn't have some of the cool things and features that we have in Disney films, possibly. So good job on him. And then next up on This Day in Disney, in 1991, Home Improvement starring Tim Allen debuts on ABC. So most people know about Home Improvement. If not, go watch it, because it's just like an iconic, like, US show during the 90s, and it was almost, you know, running for 10 years, and it had 204 half-hour episodes with 8 seasons, so long-running show. And it was created by Matt Williams, Carmen Finestra, and David McFadden. I hope I'm saying their names right. So it was really the most watched sitcom during the 90s, and it landed Tim Allen's acting career. So before that, he was doing stand-up comedy, and the show is based on some of his stand-up comedy. So it centers on the daily trials of Tim Taylor. He's a TV show host for Tim the Tool Time Taylor. He's like the handyman show, and this was back before all the home improvement shows and stuff like that they have on you know, TLC and Lifetime, all those shows. It was way before that. So you know, it was fun to watch somebody being a host to something like that. And then he has his 3 mischievous sons, his loyal co-host Al, his wife, and his genius neighbor. So it's based on, like I said, Alan's stand-up, and actually one of the sons, Tim Taylor's sons in the show, is Jonathan Taylor Thomas, and he plays Randy, and later he actually becomes the voice of Simba in The Lion King. So it was really fun back then. So as I said, this landed Alan's career, and then, you know, of course, he ended up being the voice of Buzz Lightyear, which I really love. From the very first time I saw Toy Story, I loved Buzz Lightyear's role. I mean, he just does such, you know, Tim Allen does such a great job of, you know, feeling like he's not a toy, he's a space ranger, and all the other toys are trying to tell him, no, you're a toy. And the whole transformation for him through the movie of learning, and when he realizes that he's a toy, I just love it. That's like my favorite Toy Story film, and mainly it's because of Buzz Lightyear's role. So I just love, I think I like Buzz Lightyear more than Woody. That's just me. But also, Tim Allen plays Santa Claus in the Santa Claus movies. And same thing, I love how the first one, he goes from being a regular guy who gets, you know, Santa Claus's card because Santa fell off the roof. And anyway, he gets to become Santa Claus and goes through this whole transformation, accepting being the jolly old elf. So it's just a really cool thing, and I love the way he acts it out. I love all three of those movies and watch them every Christmas. So I'm glad that season is coming up so I can watch them again. But yeah, the cast for the show was, Tim's wife was Patricia Richardson, and she was really cute to him, and their relationship's really fun. And then the boys, I already mentioned Randy Jonathan Taylor Thomas, and then Brad was Zachary Ty Bryan, and Mark was Taron Noah Smith. If I do think that they did some other stuff with, like, voice stuff with Disney as well. And then that next door neighbor, Wilson, was Earl Hindman. And then of course I mentioned Al was Richard Karn. So really fun. Love Wilson the neighbor, how, you know, Tim has his little talks with him across the fence and you never actually see the neighbor. So that's a cool aspect to the show that I like that they put in there. But anyway, go check out the show, or go watch it again because you know you've seen it. And then of course look up Bob Broughton. I mean, what a neat guy. At least go see what he looked like, because there's not a ton on there, but a great Disney legend. And I'm grateful for all the people behind Disney working so hard to give us so many amazing things, magical things. So go create some magic in your world, and we will see you next time. Bye.